I'm very, very hyped. Brawl doubles coming up. As you all know, this is one of my favorite events to cast.
And what a lineup here, right to start off with, guys. So we got the Phenom from Japan himself, 9B, playing with Mekos.
QB and Mekos against Mew2King and Ally.
Yes.
Are we
moving right in here, Mark?
What
wow, there we go.
Just early winners bracket. Okay.
Yes, there we go.
You have to imagine the tournament must be especially sacked because Mekos isn't likely to have a low double seed.
No, definitely not. After all of his accomplishments throughout SKTAR history, there's no way he'd have a low seed. And right off the bat, I'm very interested just to watch QB and Mekos, just to see how they interact. You know, this is a team that got a little bit of interaction in Japan and a little bit more notoriety, and I'd love to just see how this is going to work out, because I've never seen this before.
Yes, well, the strategy here is to let Lucas, obviously, handle the front line, because he's able to heal a lot of percentage from Blizzard. I believe a Blizzard heals 42% or so. I don't remember the exact number. It's been quite a while.
I think that's single Blizzard, too.
But yeah, the single Blizzard, right.
Yes.
So on Lucas, it just creates an incredibly tanky situation. The problem is that Lucas and Ice Climbers aren't really good at controlling the stage. So Meta Knight and Snake are still definitely my favorite to win, because it doesn't matter how much Lucas heals if you're taking 6 times more damage because you're never getting hits in there.
And now let's also factor in the you know, that is Mew2King and Ally, so it's not even just Mew2King, just Snake and Meta Knight. You have the 2 best, arguably, playing the characters that are already causing a rough matchup.
It is, however, quite close. I mean, Ally's already down the stock, Mew2King close to dropping a stock. These characters aren't afraid to kill.
And always the interesting case of if one character can give coverage, Ice Climbers could potentially pull off a chain grab.
Snake is off stage here. I think in the time Snake's off stage, you just want to focus on the Meta Knight, because Meta Knight is a very lightweight character. Any percent on him definitely counts, and Mew2King is otherwise quite difficult to hit in split 1v1 situations, both being Mew2King and being on that very mobile, versatile Meta Knight character.
And now what I'm really growing to enjoy is how different the matchups really become in doubles. You know, I really see this now watching the Ice Climbers versus Meta Knight and not having that same area of space. It makes it such a different look than you'd normally see in the singles bracket we're accustomed to. Oh,
Poor SDI, he DIs into Snake, trying to get behind him, but unfortunately it was a little success. Nice spot dodge there for QB to avoid a shield break.
And Mekos with a very low shield there too, just getting away from Ally's back air.
Good patience by QB, using only a shield, no offensive options, so he finally gets in a roll for a jab is the only read he goes for. Trying to really bait out the spot dodge so he can get a stronger punish. F smash doesn't convert, however, lots of conversions elsewhere on the stage.
And as of right now, stock counts pretty close to even as they get a little bit of healing there on Lucas to pull back the lead. But Nana out. Good coverage by Mekos to allow Nana to come back to the stage, giving 9B another opportunity to play with both Ice Climbers.
This is a great situation. I think Mekos got a little bit too greedy for that HP there.
Yes.
Because I think they had stage control and they wanted to keep that stage control. Mew2King was obviously looking to break up the healing strat. So is Ally. They had the tornado, they had the grenades, and it cannot be ignored. You cannot tornado through Blizzard. Very good space down smash there. But I mean, he's still going to have a job. First he has to take out Ally stock. Then he has to 1v1 Mew2King with percent already on him. The game is virtually over.
And I felt a complete, oh wow.
He's not dead.
No, not dead, but in a terrible position.
Mekos
almost did a great job there of following that up, using that technology to get way up there. Almost got a punish. But I did feel a huge momentum loss when we felt like they were really fishing for that HP. You saw it immediately. The game almost came to a halt. Mew2King and Ally pushed them all the way to the left-hand side of the stage due to the overeagerness and everything. You know, that was the end of the book right there.
Exactly. When they were in that position, they had complete stage control. However, they didn't have anybody off the stage. They were controlling the stage, but they didn't pick an option that enabled them to continue controlling the stage. When you're playing a combination like this, which requires the 2 allies using attacks amongst each other to generate some sort of advantage, whether it be Game & Watch, Bucket, Lucas or Ness Heal, or something of the sort, you want to make sure that you not only have the stage control before you try and go for these tactics, but also don't use them in cost of the stage control.
Exactly. You can't give up anything. You got to maintain advantage, especially in a game like Brawl, where disadvantage comes very quickly.
Yes. We go to game 2. It is a run back on Smash Bros, which I think is an overall solid stage for anybody. A boost recovery is very strong, mostly for Meta Knight. Although his recovery doesn't need a boost, the way he's able to continue edge guarding you from the depths of the stage is very advantageous for him.
And Ally.
Snake is doing so much damage.
I was just about to say, Ally looking in great form, not fearful of the Ice Climbers at all in doubles, and you can see Elliot really looking like himself. Oh, and as we see right there, to finish up my statement for me, lands a clutch F smash to close out the first stock for Ice Climbers.
2B's gone, Mekos is in some trouble. Heals back quite a bit of damage there, pretty instantaneously, gets back 30.
Unfortunate team attack there, though. That team attack, though.
Mach Tornado doesn't really do too much damage, but the way it's able to just control the stage until Ally can find the position he wants to be in, or Mew2King finds the opening he wants. Mew2King's okay with trading a lot.
And just disrupting so well. Tornado is so great at coming in and completely tearing up an option for either one of the green team.
Now what needs to happen here for green team to come back is QB needs to be able to find his spot on the ground without taking much damage. And they need to get a kill on either Meta Knight or Snake. Doesn't really matter which. If QB can find some ground, some way to land on the ground, then they'll be all right. But unfortunately, Mekos drops the stock, and that's what we didn't want to happen.
And as of right now, I have to say, though, Mew2King and Ally really look like they're attacking these separate matchups in a very great fashion. There's no fear, there's no intimidation. They're going about both the matchups here and just blatantly winning through and through. That's why we're seeing such an advantage. Great spacing.
Mekos off stage. Good fair as an answer. We get the health back. Still, we're down an entire stock here. 3 stocks to 5.
Mekos and 9B really struggling to get any stage control. Have an opportunity here, though, as Mekos.
We have the chain grab. Even though Mekos gets grabbed, it opened up a lot of time to put damage on Ally.
And I was just
Lucas is back up to full health.
And that team looking a little bit brighter now.
Yeah, a lot brighter.
Yes.
A lot. Because it was looking very glum.
Yes.
We have some chain grab action going on here. Mew2King not having any of that, breaks it up instantly. Another reason he wants to keep using Tornado. Does not really give the Ice Climbers any opportunity to utilize their grab game. QB trying to figure out a way to pressure Ally. Gets him onto the edge.
Really?
Mekos not able to follow up with the pressure from Mew2King coming out. Ally using his aerials very creatively off the stage. Gets tossed off by QB. Mekos back up. 32 HP down on his second stock only. QB will be able to share this stock upon dropping. Of course, ideally, Mekos will have many, many stocks in the form of 1 with his health recovery.
Oh, goodness. And
QB drops the stock, revives.
He has not been able to get through Ally's aerials at all. He's been hit by more dares and more nairs than I've counted. That Disruptor Tornado. Chain grab's going on, but Mekos not there, able to stop him in time.
Mekos did not put pressure onto Mew2King to prevent him from breaking up that chain grab. However, Snake is at very high damage.
Oh, just dropping an opportunity there.
Nana looks like she's gone.
Yes. All right, getting one last big heal in.
QB pretty much needs to sit back and let Mekos win a 1v1.
Yes.
That is their biggest chance at winning this game here. If Mekos is able to win a 1v1, then things will look very bright for the green team.
Mekos doing a great job covering 9B there, but unfortunately, it's a rough scenario still.
Good blocking, but that roll was not enough. Ally's reaction time much too fast.
And QB never got a chance to get away from Ally at all. Ally was underneath him all the way until Mew2King came in real nicely and nailed him with that nair. Great pass off. Didn't even need to finish out. Just a typical little Omni, real quick. Yeah. Just real quick, just simple 09, bring it back.
And back-to-back 3 stocks means that they'll have to go back to the lab with this strategy to figure out how to properly overcome their future opponents.